Right now it's 6. A new program helps Arcadia School District employees secure affordable childcare.
And with higher water levels, patrol officers are offering ways to stay safe on the river.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A former nursing administrator of Pine Valley Community Village is under arrest for creating fake threats towards herself. 38-year-old Shaponda Jimerson contacted the Richland County Sheriff's Office in April, claiming she was receiving Facebook threats from a Richland County resident. She said the resident was harassing her and her family and provided a letter to authorities to support her case. Now, after an investigation, RCSO determined the letter was fake and online records showed she created the Facebook accounts and sent messages to herself. Jimerson turned herself into Richland County Jail Wednesday, where she is charged with perjury and resisting obstructing an officer.
A 13-year-old has been arrested for a shots fired incident in La Crosse. On Monday night, police responded to a shots fired call on Hood Street. No injuries were reported, but shell casings were found. The juvenile who's arrested is facing charges of possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 18 and 2 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. The incident remains an active investigation. Tonight, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump will go head-to-head in their first presidential debate of the 2024 campaign season.
Sources say Biden plans to focus on what he sees as Trump's threat to the rule of law and democracy. And the former president plans to highlight perceived failures of the Biden administration, like the current state of the economy. Wisconsin is historically a battleground state. Biden won Wisconsin in 2020 by just 20,000 votes.
Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez hopes Wisconsinites watch the debate tonight to learn more about each candidate's plans for the country.
I think it's important to lay out what their vision is for the next 4 years. I think it's important to see what type of leader we're going to get for the next 4 years. And this debate is likely going to highlight that.
Tonight's debate is hosted by CNN and begins at 8 p.m. Central and will last an hour and a half. You can watch it live right here on News 8 or stream it on our website.
The Arcadia School Board has approved a new effort to make childcare more affordable for district employees.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergit was in Arcadia today and spoke with those who will be seeing the new benefit.
Starting July 1st, Arcadia School District staff will get a 25% discount at the district's Little Raiders Child Care Center. The new initiative helps address ongoing child care issues in the area.
Arcadia is kind of a child care desert, so there's not a lot of child care options, especially not licensed group center options.
Many Arcadia parents say they struggle to find affordable, nearby child care.
Most families are either having to find family members or, college kids that can stay with their kids, or one parent staying home and not working.
The Arcadia School District, who holds the Little Raiders Child Care Center's license, was dealing with their own issue.
The current amount of staffing in Wisconsin is, the options for hiring is pretty low. I think right now we are short 6 positions that we're still looking for.
Childcare and staffing. 2 issues solved with one solution, a discount at the district's child care center for district employees.
I was for the discount. I know it's hard for any family to afford child care right now, so anything we can do.
At their last meeting, the school board approved the discount.
For me personally, it was like a huge relief to hear about the discount.
Employees like Cassie Pronczynski make up about 30% of the center's parents. She says the discount will prevent her from looking at jobs in other districts.
It will allow us to hopefully have a bigger home, grow a family here, save for our children's future schooling, and just all around not be on such a strict budget, which is really great.
Those involved hope that the district and the center itself inspire other districts to start similar programs.
We have a really high standard, and Arcadia wants the best for their community, and we want to push other communities to do the same, and it starts with their littlest community members.
Reporting in Arcadia, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
Allison, thank you. Right now, the center has 128 kids, but they are hoping to someday expand.
Well, a lovely day today here in the region. No humidity, no complaints over here, but we do have some rain expected tomorrow, Greg.
Yeah, it definitely was nice. 50 dew points, very comfortable, but we did cloud cover increase and we do have rain coming. We've had a few sprinkles here and there throughout some of the area today, but for this evening, you're not really going to see a lot. There's your dew points in the 50s, very comfortable. Down to the west, they are coming up a little bit in the 60s, so the humidity will increase overnight and through tomorrow. But for this evening, cloud cover with a few sprinkles. If you do get some rain, it won't amount to really too much, and that's for both locations too, just dropping back down to around 70 or 68 by 11 p.m. for Eau Claire. Otherwise, if we look at, there's your rainfall right now. You got to get further west to really see North Rochester to get some actual light rain really falling. Otherwise, just a few sprinkles with this activity as it comes across. So don't expect too much if you do see anything. Bigger picture shows this is ahead of the main system, which is out in the Dakotas where they've had severe weather going on. So this whole thing is going to begin to approach the area overnight. The rainfall really starts increasing towards the morning commute, becomes more widespread or steadier. So just a few showers here and there throughout the night. Won't be a steady rain, but towards the morning commute, it's definitely going to get wet, as noted by that, all the precipitation coming. So you'll definitely need the umbrella, but we do have some breaks coming. I'll kind of break down what we expect for Friday evening, Friday night, and more importantly, the weekend a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. And the area is no stranger to high water these days. Our own Michael Germain rode along with a routine patrol on the Black River today. He joins us live from Veterans Freedom Park. And Michael, how are people staying safe on the water in these recent conditions?
Yeah, Ken and Emily, with last week the severe weather coming through La Crosse, you can kind of see the after effects of what I'm standing in right now. Now, as you can see, the water is just above, not above, just below my ankle. And all of these launches throughout La Crosse have been closed. As you can see, the one directly behind me is closed. And then we're kind of going to pan over this way. Now, like I said in the 5 p.m. live shot, this usually is a road where people can drop off their boats to enjoy a day out on the water. But as you can see out in the distance, that's a bench. So this complete area has just been submerged and affected by that severe flooding. Now, earlier today, I had the privilege of patrolling the waters with City of La Crosse police officer and boat patrol operator Andrew Jarrett. Now, he informed me that Pool 8 of the Black River, located right behind Copeland Park, is currently experiencing severe flood stages. Now, with river levels remaining well over 10 feet, areas that are usually not designed as slow no wake zones near developed shorelines have now been classified as such. And he mentioned that the closure of many boat launches could prevent some people from enjoying the water on the 4th of July.
But 4th of July weekend is a time people love coming out on the water and celebrating. The La Crosse Police Department and our other neighboring agencies, the DNR, the Sheriff's Department, we anticipate there's going to be a high number of boaters on the water, and so we'll be out here providing that education to boaters about the slow no wake and providing enforcement to the area.
Now, like you said, with the 4th of July approaching, more and more people will be headed out to enjoy the water. But with that comes safety. Everyone should be carrying proper equipment such as life jackets and fire extinguishers. Now, reporting live in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
Wisconsin's Attorney General visiting Monroe County today, addressing the opioid crisis.
This coming as the United States Supreme Court makes a long-awaited decision impacting one of the largest opioid manufacturers. Those details in just a few minutes.
On these trails, I find the middle ground and get things moving. I've done that as a state lawmaker, and it's what I'll do in Congress. I'll work with both parties to get things done for workers and families.
Get ready to save huge at the King Furniture Independence Day sale going on now. We're celebrating with huge discounts on sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedrooms, dining rooms, lift chairs, and more. Our warehouse is overstocked and we need to move some furniture fast. That means incredible savings for you. Find July 4th deals on the best brands in the furniture and mattress business. Do not miss the King Furniture Independence Day sale going on now.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
I know how to get things moving in the state capitol, but in Congress, I'll also have the experience to stop bad ideas like the national abortion ban and stop attacks on our democracy. I'm Katrina Shankland, and I approve this message because our freedoms are on the line.
Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is visiting Sparta Police to celebrate new resources that will fight the opioid crisis. Now, Wisconsin is receiving about $750 million through 2038 due to a multi-state settlement with opioid manufacturers. Sparta Police is one of 12 law enforcement agencies getting grants from some initial settlement payments.
The police department will use $250,000 for projects aimed at opioid use prevention, intervention, treatment, and recovery services. Natalie Moreski, the executive director of Next Steps for Change, a peer support organization, says more money is needed to help people.
Many times it takes people multiple tries to get into recovery for them to be able to maintain their own long-term recovery. So with that, like, the opportunity for peer support is significantly less in terms of dollar amounts than putting someone into a 30-day treatment programs.
Moreski adds that with more people needing the services, more recovery coaches need to be trained.
The Supreme Court issued another long-awaited ruling, this one impacting OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma and victims of the nation's opioid crisis.
Natalie Brand reports from Washington.
Strike down the deal! The multi-billion-dollar bankruptcy deal involving OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma left families impacted by the opioid crisis and the Supreme Court divided. In a 5-4 decision striking down the settlement, Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote, "The Sacklers, who own the drug company, seek greater relief than a bankruptcy discharge normally affords, for they hope to extinguish even claims for wrongful death and fraud, and they seek to do so without putting anything close to all their assets on the table." While the plan would have shielded the Sackler family from future lawsuits, it also would have provided $6 billion to help combat the opioid crisis and included $750 million in compensation to victims of the epidemic. Justice Brett Kavanaugh, writing the dissent, said opioid victims are now deprived of the substantial monetary recovery that they long fought for and finally secured after years of litigation. The vast majority of current victims and families said they supported the agreement, while legal analysts say Thursday's decision opens the door to new lawsuits down the road. It's a process that could take time to play out.
I think for a lot of states, localities, private families, they wanted certainty. They wanted to know that the amount that was offered, they would be able to obtain. And now the fact that this deal has unraveled and they have to sue the Sackler family separately means that it will be expensive, it will take time.
In a statement, Purdue Pharma called the decision heart-crushing, but says the ruling does not deter the company from using settlement dollars for opioid abatement and turning Purdue Pharma into an engine for good. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Legal analysts say the decision could also affect other major bankruptcy cases, including the Boy Scouts of America and Catholic Church, which used similar plans to protect individuals from civil lawsuits.
A La Crosse Rotarian is elevated to a regional leadership role.
The plans he has for his upcoming term in just a few minutes.
We definitely have a rainy start to your Friday morning, especially the commute, but we still got some storms that could impact your Friday afternoon activities, evening, and even Friday night. We'll kind of time it all out, show you what terrain we'll get and what the weekend has in store. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather update after the break.
During the 4th of July sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $200 on select Sealy mattresses. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
How much I weigh is nobody's business.
But Eric Hovde wants to make it his.
Eric Hovde thinks that if you're overweight, insurance companies should charge you more.
There should be consequences to those personal choices. Fine, you want to do that? Your health care is going to cost more.
How insulting is that?
Hovde would increase healthcare costs for 1 out of every 3 people in Wisconsin.
Eric Hovde, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Finish your painting project with help from Dutch Boy, now at Menards. With over 100 years of paint experience, Dutch Boy is the perfect choice for your painting projects. Get a fresh coat in one coat with Platinum Plus interior paint. It's an ultra-premium paint and primer in one with amazing stain resistance that gives your space a long-lasting finish. Get an 11% rebate on Platinum Plus paint, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Your Home Improvement Company is a local company specializing in reviving outdated and worn-out bathrooms, and right now we're offering a significant discount to homeowners. That's right, you can save up to 30% off your bathroom remodel. Call the number on your screen and take advantage of these huge savings. With over 2 decades of experience, you'll notice the difference with our superior American-made bathroom remodeling products installed by certified local professionals committed to exceptional customer service, all backed by a lifetime warranty. Call today to schedule your free estimate and save 30% on your bathroom remodel. Whether you dream of a complete bathroom remodel or a simple tub-to-shower conversion, we'll surpass your expectations with our array of stunning design options and top quality materials. Enjoy a premier remodeling experience with trusted products with flexible financing options. Call today to book your free estimate and take advantage of our limited time offer. Don't miss this chance to elevate your home with your Home Improvement Company. Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
During the 4th of July sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $400 on select Stearns & Foster mattresses. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The Rotary Club of La Crosse is celebrating one of their members being selected to lead the Rotary District next year.
Today, Todd Restel was officially named the district governor of Rotary District 6250. The district represents 52 clubs across 28 counties in western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota.
Restel says he'll promote peace and water sanitation during his term. To become Rotary District Governor, one has to first serve as Rotary Club President. And today, La Crosse's current Rotary President is also passing the gavel to her successor, Mark Jolivet. So congrats to Todd Restel, of course. Beautiful weather today.
Oh yeah, I loved it. And yesterday.
We've had 2 straight days. That's been fantastic. Friday, though, might be a little bit of a change. Yeah. And for the details, let's send it over to Greg.
Yeah, we definitely have the rain coming back for Friday. Now for the river stages, all the rivers besides the Mississippi are below flood stage, so that's good news. Right now we're still in moderate flood stage for along the Mississippi, except as you go down to McGregor, which should be there soon. The bad news is these levels are likely to continue through the 4th of July, even beyond, because it does take quite a bit of time to lower those rivers down when the Mississippi basin is so expansive. But wet morning, definitely that is pretty much high confidence. We're going to have a wet morning. A little bit low confidence in exactly what's going to go on the evening and night, but we will have some storms. Not everyone will see those. More confident we're going to have breezy conditions behind this front coming through, and drier and cooler conditions going for the week, and that'll probably be the bigger story going on. But for this evening, just a little bit of light shower sprinkles probably throughout about 10 p.m. A lot of this will not reach the ground. If you happen to get hit by a little bit of a shower, it won't mount to too much throughout this evening. So generally cloudy conditions, temperatures will stay up. Then we'll start seeing this area begin to expand in coverage, become more widespread, steadier light to moderate rainfall, and that'll be the story once we get past about 4 up to the north, probably closer to 5 for further south areas. So basically from about 5 to about 8, you're going to see really steady to light moderate rainfall with potential of thunderstorm. I think the heavier amounts will be further to the north of Eau Claire or further south of La Crosse. Overall, this will come through, and as we get closer to about 8 to 9, we'll start seeing the back edge come across, and then maybe just some sprinkles or a shower continues to the noon hour and early afternoon, but a lot of areas will probably just see cloud cover lingering, so kind of dry, and then it's a matter of we're going to see redevelopment in the afternoon as the main cold front, which is still to the west at this point, will begin to develop southwestern areas. We might see this impact the evening commute. Right now, there's a lot of question marks, given that we're going to have a lot of cloud cover going on. We get enough heating to stabilize the atmosphere and get some of these thunderstorms to go. But something to keep in mind for the evening commute. We'll have to keep an eye. Right now, it's further north and south of the area, but that could change. Then we have the main line potentially coming later at night. This is the cold front that'll come through, producing maybe another line of showers or storms late. We're talking after 10 p.m. to about maybe 2 to 3 in the morning as it kind of swings through. That one night now could be strong, maybe severe. We'll keep an eye, but overall, coming at the late part of the night, it shouldn't be too bad. Then otherwise for Saturday, get that northwest wind behind it. We'll start clearing skies out. Cooling conditions. We might see a stray shower up to the north of Eau Claire, given that flow, but you'll notice the winds will pick up. And then going Saturday and Sunday, definitely cooler conditions. That's the one thing you'll know going into Sunday, the cooler conditions. But overall, for the rainfall amounts, well, excuse me, before we get to that severe threat, further to the south and west, that could change depending on how much heating we get tomorrow. Rainfall amounts through about 9 a.m. Really, north and south look the better shot to see a ½ inch, maybe upwards to an inch. Otherwise, a lot of areas probably will sit around that ½ inch mark. But for tonight, still showers definitely picking up towards the morning commute. It's definitely going to be wet, at least starting off Friday. Some dry breaks in between. More storms potentially Friday evening and Friday night. The weekend overall dry, but definitely on the cool side, with more storms coming potentially Monday into Tuesday. The one thing we don't see a lot in the whole 7-day, 8-day forecast is heat and a lot of humidity. All right. Which I like, and I think a lot of people like too.
I'm right on board there with you.
Yes.
Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Bucks looking pleased with how the NBA draft has played out. We'll hear from the GM, John Horst. Plus, the Twins looking to make it 4 wins in their last 5 games. Jacobs up next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Buygoff and Rohde had your back then, and we have your back now. We've been Wisconsin's personal injury powerhouse for over 50 years. Buygoff and Rohde. Serious injuries need serious lawyers.
Fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
It should have been stopped. That's neglect of duty. As a sheriff, it's awful to watch police officers getting attacked. That's not supporting this badge and this uniform. I have no desire to work with somebody who divides. That's not what America is. But I work with anybody who unites. That's why I'm with President Joe Biden.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
It's the 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, with incredible values for every room in your home. Stunning sofas and sectionals, the latest bedrooms, exciting new dining rooms, and the best selection of leather around. Now's the time to take advantage of big savings on quality brands like Daniels Amish, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and Stressless. Plus, there's 48-month special financing and free gas just for shopping Drury's. More choices, better values. It's the 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Now, get up to $8,400 in total savings on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Buygoff and Rohde. We've been Wisconsin's personal injury powerhouse for over 50 years, and we have the #1 personal injury attorney in Eau Claire. Buygoff and Rohde. Serious injuries need serious lawyers.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
9 straight victories. Quite the feat for the La Crosse Loggers, as they've just kept finding ways to win in the later stages of the month of June, and they'll go for double digits tonight at the Lumberyard. La Crosse coming off a quick road trip in Duluth where they won 3 games in 2 days. Loggers have been finding a multitude of different ways to win over the last week plus, whether that be blowing teams out or squeaking by their opponent in 1-run games. It's been an impressive streak. Tyler Albanese has the ball for the Loggers tonight on Old Styles night. First pitch begins in about 10 minutes. Brewers with a day off today, but the Twins in action for some afternoon baseball, and they hit the ground running. This Carlos Santana double makes it 6-0 in the second inning. Then coming up in the third, more good wood by Minnesota. Willie Castro lifts one to left center. That's going to get all the way to the wall, scoring one, and Castro is going to be safe for a triple. How about a few more in the fourth inning? This Byron Buxton bomb would make it 11-0. Twins go on to take this one over Arizona 13-6. 11 years ago today, the Bucks selected Giannis Antetokounmpo, and as they say, the rest is history. Last night, Milwaukee took a shot on another raw, skinny product who played professionally overseas prior in A.J. Johnson. Now, John Horst knows there is an uncertainty and criticism, but he's excited for what's to come.
We're really excited about A.J. when he plays and how quickly he develops and how quickly he earns his opportunities to be determined. But this is a player with great athleticism, speed, talent. I love his mentality, toughness, and so we're really excited.
While there isn't much pushback from Timberwolves fans about their first round last night as Minnesota traded up to pick number 8 to get Rob Dillingham out of Kentucky. Dillingham averaged just over 15 points per game and was named the SEC Sixth Man of the Year in Lexington. T-Wolves also selected Terrence Shannon Jr. with their 27th pick. Shannon Jr. was a handful for opposing defenses as he was named to the AP All-America third team. He also ranked third in the country in scoring, and quite the development today, too. Bronny James selected to the Lakers to play with his dad.
It's almost like it was orchestrated.
You know how that works out? It's just crazy, right?
Absolutely.
He's a good player, but that's going to be quite the scene in L.A.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's some childhood
LeBron
photos.
James
Yeah,
kid.
his son is now a
Bronny James.
Laker.
I was like that. Okay.
So
I got that. That's really cool. Yeah.
So
good
mini
for him.
LeBron, actual LeBron.
Yeah.
And assuming LeBron hit the career with the Lakers, assuming.
Who knows? I wonder if he's going to say, "Hey, Dad, pass me the ball."
Dad,
Family
right
squabbles
here, right
on the court.
Also, shout out to Sam Blaskowski running the 200 Olympic trials tonight. Good luck,
Ooh,
Sam.
all right. Good luck,
All right, good
UWL.
luck. Okay, another look at your forecast right after this.
Ashley Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $500 on select mattresses. Plus, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase on all in-store purchases. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Every week, it costs more to feed my family.
Prices are just out of control.
Boy, inflation is really hurting us. It's got to stop.
Career politicians like Biden and Baldwin just don't get it. They're making things harder for folks here in Wisconsin. By stopping the crazy spending that caused inflation and cutting red tape, we can bring prices down. It's time for a change. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'll get the job done for Wisconsin families.
Save big for the 4th, now through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Fresh ground beef, just $2.99 for a 1-pound roll. Buy 2, get 2 free on select Pepsi products. Whole seedless watermelon, just $3.98 each. Basket and bushel strawberries, just $1.77 for a 1-pound pack. And Frito-Lay party-size snacks, queso dip or salsa, just $3.99 each when you buy 3. Get these great deals and more, now through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Ashley Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
All right, definitely going to be a wet morning, some breaks around noon, and then some more storms potentially for the evening commute and then overnight, but that'll be more hit and miss, but definitely wet for the morning commute. Overall dry for the weekend, but definitely going to be cooler, and then more storms coming maybe Monday night.
Breezy,
looks good,
but
though.
79.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice, breezy.
Thanks for joining us at 6.
We'll see you at 10.